What's your position regarding the controversy around the town manager?
It's difficult to answer because which controversy? there's a few things. I feel that, so the town, we put in the petitions for the town manager's residency, and, a few days after that, our records requests show that the town manager registered to vote in the town. As far as we know, the town manager now resides in the town. I would like it if we could move on from that, people can agree to disagree. The town manager lives in the town. And to be honest with you, my experience talking with many, many voters across the town is really that is what the majority of people want. They just want the town manager to live in the town as far as that issue is concerned. I would say that during the town manager's review, the town manager kind of, in my opinion, came off a bit combative. And in my experience, when you have a negative review, the best way to address that with your employer is to just be respectful and accepting, even if you totally disagree. And not doing that kind of makes it difficult for the individuals who gave you a bad review to move on from that. If they feel like you've accepted their feedback, even if you feel like it's unfair, it makes it easier to move on. And the town manager records requesting my personal communications and my household's personal communications and my friends' communications with select board members is not helpful. That's not productive. It's not against the law to disagree with the town manager or even to not like the town manager. And it would be helpful if the town manager could have a thicker skin. And then on the other side, me as an elected official, I've been called all sorts of nasty things in my life. You just rolls off your back and you just move on and you try and still be a professional. And so my goal, if I'm elected, is to try and kind of reset the relationship on the board and try and, so the town manager brought up, feeling like the board had not given specific goals and specific policies. And I feel that that is the board's sole responsibility, really the most important one. And so the board needs to come to a consensus about what we want for the town, what we expect for the town manager to do. And those need to be specific and concrete. And if the town manager does them, hopefully then the personal issues cannot be quite as much of a concern.
What's your position regarding the controversy on the town manager? Or controversies, I guess.
Well, let's put it this way. All right. As far as I know, the town manager lives in Oxford. She bought a piece of property. She rehabbed it. She's on the tax rolls. She's a registered voter in Oxford. Now, do I go to her house every night and tuck her in? No, I don't. Okay. And if somebody wants to do that, let them do it. I think that controversy has to end right now. Did she cause a major distraction in the town? Absolutely. And any criticism she gets for that, she brought on herself. Okay. She knew she had to be here in 8 months. Now with COVID and that, all right, a year and a half, she's remodeling, that's fine. To take 3 years, and who paid the price for it? Not you and me, she did. A lot of the people or people that don't like her are because of that, or it gave them a little wiggle room to go after for that. So as far as I'm concerned, we need to move on to that. Unless someone comes to me and proves to me that she's not living in Oxford, let's end it. And let's start talking about some of the things we've talked about tonight.